Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guest is CFR, the CEO and founder of Theory 11 Entertainment. He is the man who is bringing Ed Sheeran and many more amazing acts to the UAE as part of the Off Limits Festival. This is happening in Abu Dhabi on April 26th. Get your tickets. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks
Busy
for having
man,
me.
busy man.
So tell us more, what is Off Limits? How did the idea come about?
Well, we've always wanted to, come up with festivals that are in line with global standards. We've always been missing those. There's always something missing over the years. And this time with the support of Abu Dhabi Tourism and, with the whole plan of the country moving forward, we put together a homegrown concept to show that our market and region can start curating quality content that potentially can export globally. We started with so many different versions, and the other day I was looking at the initial phase of it. It just didn't look like anything what it ended up being, but ended up becoming a strong concept that we curated locally, and to be able to have the best, to have same standards as Coachella's and the Glastonbury's and others, and hopefully have something for us to be proud that our market has to offer as years go by.
Okay, so we are rivaling Coachella, we are rivaling Glastonbury. This is what we're doing here in the UAE this month, which is really exciting with Off Limits. So first of all, tell us about the lineup. Who is coming and how do you pull together this kind of lineup of this caliber?
Well, this year is a very strong lineup, so it's usually not normal or customary to have a AAA talent on a first-year festival. Thankfully, Ed and his team, they bought onto the concept. They really love to engage. They love the region. So they agreed to headline the show. And then we have the likes of One Republic, Kaiser Chiefs, Faithless. And then we go towards up-and-coming artists, Sef Deliza, Leone, Ben and Ben, a strong Filipino act, and trying to find a way to inclusively engage the majority of our markets, over 20 international artists. I think over 11 bands. Yeah, so I think the whole day is jam-packed with content.
It's really wild.
So how long was this in the works, though? Bringing such a big lineup?
Well, it took us, I think we started with the conceptualization probably a year and a half ago, and it was only towards September, October last year that we started to heavily activate on making sure what type of lineup, who we're going to have. So yeah, it was nearly 1.5, 2 years into making.
Wow. I have to ask, someone like Ed Sheeran, how does that specific act come about? Because he's, one of the biggest names of music in the world. How do you get him to buy into this festival? Like, what was the secret sauce?
Yeah, so what we try to do is when we started creating the content is that what we need is to have qualities that are global. So what we did is I reached out to Florian Wilder, who is one of the best stage designers globally, has worked with everyone. Pitched the idea and he loved it, so he started working on a project to create the concept in terms of the production value, customer journey, and everything we get to have. And that I presented that to Ed's management, and they loved the idea. And of course, the respect that they have for Florian and everyone else brought together a very strong positioning for the concept, which then everyone bought into. We reached out to many talent, and I think it ended up becoming the best choice for us, and we went with them. So yeah, I think they love the idea, they love the homegrown concept of that festival, making sure that we add value to our market, to our region, and be able to have a platform where the regional act can engage with international acts. A couple of strong good news are going to come up with what we have done in order to make sure our regional acts end up, performing with big artists, go on tours with them, and hopefully be able to contribute, however small in our level, within our industry and within our markets.
So I know this festival is going to be one of a kind, hopefully. Like, we're really excited to attend this festival. So can you tell us more how you're using maybe tech and innovation to make it feel different?
Sure. In this one, on Off Limits, we went towards a very futuristic approach. Which means a lot of technology, a lot of immersive experiences. And one of the reasons we chose Florian was exactly based on what he did for the Adele show in Germany, where he curated the whole concept and the whole stadium. Nice. So we loved his approach. So when he came on board, he came up with plans and designs that are second to none. We haven't seen this in the market, and we were just talking the other day. that the videos that we're going to showcase, the resolution is even higher than that of the Sphere in Vegas. There's a huge amount of LED screens on our main stage and second stage. So the idea was to create an awe-inspiring moment as the audience walks into the festival, that it is aspiring to be on the caliber of the world's biggest, and we can do it. And I think we have enough talent in our market to be able to do it. And hopefully it becomes something that others around the world get to want to outsource and have off-limits into their markets.
Cool. Big vision and super exciting to be at the very beginning of it. You mentioned there's going to be 2 stages. What is it going to look like for event goers? Where is it happening? And you know, what can we expect when we arrive?
Sure. So well, now I think we extended it to 4 stages. So we're going to, the show is going to be, I mean, the event is going to be at the Etihad Park. So it's a very good mixture of modern and kind of a park outdoor feeling. Doors open at 3 o'clock. We have 2 major stages, 2 smaller stages. So there's always something happening at every corner. And the idea was to create a global festival format whereby you would always go to your preferred stages. At the same time, all stages are active. They have content for different genres and different segment of the market. And so definitely from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. And all stages are full of content and full of action throughout the night.
So do you have any behind-the-scenes moments you'd like to share with us and the audience?
Was it plain sailing the whole way?
Was it easy way, or was it there were ups and downs?
Well, no, there's always ups and downs. It's never easy, and of course you have a lot of competition that you compete with. And there are moments that you always question: why are we doing this? Is it ever going to happen? But I think pushing through, we end up having some really, really nice discussions, a lot of great ideas. We have a few surprises that, let's say, the regional acts that we added on are going to start touring with some of the major global artists. So we're proud of that. It allows us to show that the Off-Limits platform probably be something that international artist managers are going to have a corner of an eye on to see who's popping, who's strong, who's going to have a potential to grow. But plenty challenges, but I think a couple of good news are going to come out of it. So I think that's as much as I can say at the moment.
Still smiling at the moment. Before you leave us, I have to ask, like, for you personally, it sounds like it's been your vision that has made this happen, and it's 1 year to 2 years in the making. What are you personally most excited for on the day of the event?
I think, I mean, you know, when you start creating content, it's all about whether the end user will enjoy. And I think that's the most important thing. Whether what we thought about is going to actually realize to be something that is of an interest for the audience. I think it's always that moment when you have a full house, everyone's enjoying their time. Services are working as it should be. We're serving the customers in all aspects of the festival, and everyone gets to enjoy their time with their family. I think we've delivered what we wanted to. I think that's the moment that I constantly think about, and hopefully be able to build it onwards and grow it from year to year. So everyone wants to be part of this and be within the festival and enjoy it, because festivals do have a wholly different experience than headline shows. So that's what we're trying to push.
What a fun thing to look forward to. Truly unlike anything we've seen in the UAE before. We're so excited for it. It's Off-Limits, April 26th down in Abu Dhabi. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Massa.
Thank you.